Hey KCET aspirants, welcome back to Brothers Together. I know all of you will be really confused about what to do for your KCET examination, which is just scheduled in around 30 to 40 days. And now you guys are really busy with your board examinations. And being in a confused state during this time is really common. And for that, today we have YV Mohit with us at Brothers Together. And we are really fortunate to have him here to talk about and to give insights to you guys about what you can do during this available time, which is already very less, and in this time what things you can inculcate in your routine so that you will be able to breach that the below 1000 mark which he has successfully breached in KCET 2022. And along with that, he is also a good friend of mine. He studies in the same college as mine. And yeah, this video will be basically about the insights which you need to inculcate during your preparation right now, because there is very less time left, as I told you earlier. Across this podcast, we'll be talking about certain important things which you will help you a lot in crossing that 1000 mark, guys. So to start off with, hi Mohit, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Yeah, like just tell us about yourself in
Yeah, I
brief.
am YV Mohit. I studied 12th in Vijay Vitla PU College
Hmm.
and I scored CT rank like around 914.
Yeah, guys, along and to add up with it, even now, while he was in his second year of engineering, he gave his JE attempt again. And let me tell you that he again crossed that 95 percentile mark, being in this engineering. So that is a great thing, Mohit. We all are really proud of you for that. And now,
Yeah,
talking
thank you.
about the topic, yeah, there were a lot of messages which were coming to me by people out there who are preparing for KCET this time. And the time between board exams and KCET this time is also reasonably low. And for that, to start off with, what was your position during this time, or what did you do during this time? So just to know about how you tackled this thing of this very less time and board exams going on, and what was your state of mind during this time?
Yeah, actually, like around like I was not preparing well in like 11th I was like I had many backlogs,
Oh,
and 12th like I was completely in touch with everything from 11th and 12th. And
okay.
I like around this like before the board exams I just focused like 1 month I just focused on the boards, and I like around after that completion of that exam I thoroughly went through the previous year question papers of Ariane. Like I used to solve daily basis like in a time lapse like around 60 minutes a question, 60 minutes 60 questions I used to solve. And like I used to know my strengths and weaknesses, and I used
Okay.
to go around the concepts which were weak.
Yes, guys, I always talk to you about the importance of solving previous year questions and taking tests in an examination like scenario. So, how much did that help? Like, how much did the taking tests in an examination like scenario by keeping time things? So, how did that help in your examination day, or that 3 hours of your examination?
Yeah, actually the same thing helped me a lot actually. Like in a example, like I'll take the KCT of maths example. They were around like 10 questions were wrong.
Yeah,
10 to 7
exactly.
questions were wrong.
Yeah.
But like options were not there. And so many used to get stuck in the same question because
Yes,
so
Mohit,
we have
sorry to
to.
interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Even I was one among them. Even I had got stuck in two of those questions, which actually didn't have the right option in it. Yeah, please proceed.
Yeah. So we have to just like look around like 1 minute and just we have to leave off and we have to solve the next question. That's what the main thing is. We have to know
Okay, and the
like
time management which you did during this practice tests helped you a lot.
yeah.
Okay. And now coming to any subject specific strategies which people can follow now, because now even I was in a state wherein I was preparing for my board exams and my board exams were going well, but I was really like in the back of my mind it was there that my KCT preparation, I'm doing nothing for my KCT, or what shall I do, like there is very less time left. So what are the subject specific strategies which you would like to suggest to people out there who are trying to study for
Yeah.
specifically for
Actually
KCT examination?
Uh, actually, like, anyways, they are prepared for boards, right? Boards,
Okay,
exactly if you read like NCRTs for chemistry and physics, they are 50% ready for that subject. Maths, they have
exactly.
to solve like more number of questions. more number of
Yeah.
questions. And in maths, actually, they'll get like 10 to 15 questions, the trial and error options. They can choose the
Just
options
substitute
in
it.
the,
Yeah. Mm.
yeah, substituted, and they can solve it like 10 to 15 questions. And another
Okay.
45 questions in the maths, they have to like integration, and they have to solve more number of questions, and they have to get the rigorous practice of that. And in
Okay.
maths, like calculus part is actually difficult, but they have to like go solve more number of questions. And
So,
as we
guys,
can,
listen to him. For maths, the key is to solve more and more number of questions, and there will be certain amount of questions which will directly be solved with just substitution of answers itself. Even I didn't knew this. So, yeah, talking about chemistry.
yeah, chemistry, there's three parts, right? Physical chemistry, inorganic, and organic chemistry. Inorganic chemistry is like directly NCRT. If they're perfect with the NCRT, they'll get it done. And
Okay.
physical chemistry, as like they have to note the formulas from the NCRTs, and just direct formula based questions will come. Organic chemistry, they have to the like compound names, like chemical formulas and chemical names and formula structures, they have to like practice.
Like
Then
even me, including a lot of people, have a lot of issues with this organic chemistry in terms of remembering the reactions and things like that. So, how did you manage to remember those? Because your KE
actually,
percentile is also impressive. Yeah.
yeah, actually, like I was also not good at in organic chemistry, but like
Okay.
I managed, I was not so much down, but I could manage it. Some named reactions, like some
Like
uh,
Gatterman
na-
coach reaction. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
only thing I remember.
like the same thing.
That is the
The
only
like
thing I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the same thing. They have to note down and write the reactions, and when they solve the previous year question papers, they'll get the same like exact copy of the same like questions. They'll not change anything. Actually, in maths they may change, but in chemistry, like exactly in organic chemistry, they'll put it same as it as in the NCRTs.
And yes, Mohit, in my previous videos also, guys, even if you have viewed my previous videos about KCET preparation, I'll always be stressing upon the point that you can really score well in maths if you are thorough with NCRT exercise and exemplar problems. So what's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
say on this? Will it be
yeah.
enough?
A maths, actually, as in they solve as many problems as they solve, they'll get good marks. That's it.
So NCRT will be enough, like
Yeah,
because people will be very much worried about solving some other books and a
yeah,
lot of books and a
NCRT
lot of
exemplars are enough
coaching.
actually, but as in the like 1 month period of time, they have to solve the previous year question papers. Previous years are more important actually.
So, guys, please take a note that whatever you do, and ultimately, previous year questions, solving previous year papers will exactly give that exam like experience for you while preparing. And that is the thing which mainly helped Mohit cross that 1,000 mark. So, thank you for that pro tip. So, I hope all the students who are watching this, or all the KCT 2024 aspirants who are watching this, will take this as the good insight in order to level up their preparation. Yeah, now that we understood how we can adopt things to prepare for mathematics and chemistry separately, and we got insights from you, so what can someone do for physics? Because I always see physics as a score booster kind of thing, because even in my NEET and in my CET, physics is the only thing which has rescued me in terms of my rank. So what can people do specifically for physics to score above that 40 mark or 45 marks, so that they can balance it out in other subjects?
Yeah, Darshan. Yes, actually, I also scored good in physics only. In my
Yeah.
recent JEE attempt, I scored more maximum percentile in physics only. Actually, physics is mostly formula based in CET.
Yeah.
If you take a question in thermodynamics, they'll directly ask a Carnot cycle formula based question. So, like efficiency of it. Like if
Yeah.
you just know the formula of efficiency of a Carnot cycle, you can directly solve the question. Like just note down every chapter formulas in a sheet and just revise it daily. Like you can solve almost every question of the previous year
Physics
question
which comes.
papers, and mostly solve previous year question papers for every subject.
Okay. And
Yeah,
adding to what Mohit said, according to my experience too, what I would suggest is, along with noting down all the formulas in a particular sheet of paper, as I always tell you guys, in that chapter there will be a certain amount of relations, like something is proportional to 1 by r square. Yeah, especially in units like modern physics, these become really important, because directly, as Mohit told, directly questions will be there in terms of asking you about what is directly proportional to what. So make a note of remembering or writing it down the important relations in a particular chapter, so that may help. And this is what I like to add upon what Mohit said about physics thing. And now is the important part of this video, because I know most of you who are watching this will be thinking that you are at zero now, or you are at zero in terms of KCET preparation now. And it's completely obvious to feel so, because even I was feeling the same thing during my preparation. So Mohit, one of the major aspect of being or thinking that I am at zero currently, and what can I do for my CET preparation if I am starting from now, or starting from the day from which board exams get concluded. Because specifically we start preparing for KCET after, as soon after when the board exams get completed. So making the most out of that time becomes really important. And what can a fresher, or apparently a fresher, do when he or she is starting from zero after board exams, specifically preparing for CET?
actually, what you said is no one is a fresher. Actually,
Yeah,
minimum everyone has studied like for their boards. So
yeah,
actually, the 30% has been covered actually already. They have to just like around 50%. They have to put their effort in that 1 month period. Like
yeah.
actually, they have to first take a previous question paper and solve, and they have to analyze their strengths in that and the chapter they are lagging behind, and they have to focus on the chapter, like around noting down the formulas, noting down the theory points, and they have to just solve the more and more number of previous year question papers. The same thing what I did. Actually, no one has to worry. Like they're starting from now. Actually, they are at a good position. They can solve as many as problems as they can, and like they have to solve in a time lapse around like 60 minutes, and they have to not get stuck in a single question. They have to solve regularly 60 minutes, 60 questions. They have to solve. At least they have to just attempt the question. They have to read the question and they have to see the options at least.
So the major gist of what Mohit is telling is to stress more upon the PYQ practice and taking the tests in a real test-like scenario. That is, not just taking a test paper and having the solution in your hand, and that doesn't work. Even if you won't understand solution for the particular question at first sight, it is completely fine. It's just that you should make an attempt of solving it, and if it doesn't happen in the first attempt, just go through the solution and solve the question on your own. So this is what even I suggest, Mohit. Like in my previous videos also, I always suggest people to do this, because that helps really a lot, or that gives a greater edge over other people in the examination hall, because the nervousness and things will entirely be different in the examination hall. And to be ready for what it takes in the examination hall, preparing in an examination like scenario is important. Yes, it is actually important. So I hope we covered all aspects in terms of what a KCET aspirant should be knowing from someone who has scored a rank of 914 in his KCET 2022 attempt. On behalf of the entire Brothers Together community, Mohit, I would like to thank you for making time to attend this particular mini podcast kind of thing, which will certainly help a lot of students out there who are confused in terms of their KCET
Thank you,
preparation. And
Darshan. Thank you.
I'm sure most of you who are watching this video will be inculcating the tips which Mohit has given in this video to give your best to this preparation and come out with flying colors, as students from our community always do. Yes, guys, I was just thinking of making more and more. I was thinking of making more such videos with many other students who have cracked CET in with a better rank than mine, because it had been monotonous that even only I was sharing my own ideas about this preparation, or only my perspective about this particular KCT preparation. So I just experimented out of this by just taking the ideas of students like Mohit who have done better than me too in KCT examination. And again, thank you, Mohit. Thank you for giving all the
Thank you,
insights
Darshan. Thank
which
you.
you had for the students who are there, for the students of Karnataka who are giving their KCET examination now. And with that, I would like to end this video. So if you
Yeah,
have any
all the
kind of
best to
doubts,
all of your community. All the best. Let them do good.
thank you so much. And guys, you are free to put any doubts if you have in the comment section, so that even I'll be answering along with the ideas from Mohit through. Even he'll be answering in the comment section. So you can just put your doubts in the comment section if you have any specifically regarding your preparation. And like this video if you just were able to grab something informative out of this. And with that note, today it's not just me, it's me and my good friend Mohit will be signing off, and we are brothers together. Thank you guys, we'll meet in the next video. Bye.